My name is Robert Christopher Wayne Weathers. I live at 3102 Center Hill Road, Hickory, Mississippi, 38841. I've been kidnapped by Scientology. So there's more space in the universe than humans can see. There is an inverse, and there are 11 dimensions. They are different planes of existence, a different dimension. We can call them the upper dimensions, or the outer dimensions. We have biology in this other place. It grows right out of us. It appears to be on the inside of the particle. To save time, we will just call them the upper dimensions. We have biology there. We utilize this biology to have an afterlife. When we die, we are supposed to fly off into outer space. Scientology is the practice of utilizing this extra dimensional biology before we die. They utilize technology and techniques to access the other dimension or access our biology in the other dimensions. Scientology is the practice of removing this biology, installing technology and utilizing techniques to turn it into an upper dimensional vehicle. These people kidnap me. They kidnap people. They exploit people. They're doing this to every institution in our society. And people of interest, they take whatever they want from people and control them, make them do whatever they want. So I used to be a political activist on Facebook. I'm highly intelligent. I'm also an author. I'm part Native American and part European. I write a lot. I have my whole life. I've always had the goal to save the world. Superhero stuff, but it's and political stuff. It started out in politics. I'm trying to make my environment better. I wrote Crazy Bird comics, Crazy Bird, Thunder Beams, Buffalo Bob. I wrote the Environment Creation Agency. It's a government agency that replaces the Federal Reserve and prints a special type of money to improve quality of life on this planet. I wrote Divine Currency or Buffalo Dollars. I was doing this stuff on Facebook. Somebody seen it and decided to practice Scientology on me. They kidnapped me. They forced assimilation because they have technology to access other people's minds. It is part of their hive mind technology. It is they are digital devices and sensors, sensor tech that interfaces with our neurology, links everyone to a computer system. It allows us to experience each other's minds and experience each other's thoughts or visual processes of our brains. It allows us to experience each other's emotions. You can even experience another person's memories. This technology also allows them to have sexual relations with each other. That's how complex it is. This is extra dimensional tech or interdimensional tech, inverse tech. So these people are having fun. They're getting off on watching me create, write intellectual content. They are having fun doing it. They are experiencing the joy and the natural highs that I get from writing. And they see it as valuable. And they think they are trying to steal my intellectual property as I do it. They have made so much money off of letting the Scientology community invade my mind space and watch me write. And they let some of these people steal my intellectual property. This has been going on for 13 years. Eventually, they started stealing my extra dimensional biology, my upper dimensions, removing them from me and utilizing them as transplants for themselves. They actually transplanted my brain tissue into their own heads. And they're also utilizing it for surrogate purposes. Then they are premeditating my death. They're going to try to kill me and get away with it and take everything. They say they're going to take over my Facebook accounts, my internet accounts. They're going to come into my house and steal my property. We are still attached to our biology, even if it's removed from us. There is an entanglement property. They're trying to lie and say I've done something wrong, justifies their behavior towards me. It's a lie, menial stuff. And they have assaulted me and made my life hell for the last 13 years. They've even attacked my doctors, my psychologists. They don't want me to succeed. They want to keep me sick without a way to go or without transportation and without a job. They assault me big time at work. We are still in our biologies, even if it's removed from us, our extra dimension. It's like the universe, it's like it never leaves us. The universe warps and changes shape whenever you remove it from us. So I wrote Crazy Bird Comics. It's just a mock up. I wrote Crazy Bird. He's a cyborg Native American warrior. I'm not supposed to be cyborg. They gave me digital devices. They make us sick, causes dysfunction. Then you got to hear voices and see things. You're breaking the law. So he's a cyborg Native American warrior that uses technology to save the planet. That's just one mock up. I have another mock-up where he's not a cyborg. He's a biological engineer, biologist, geneticist, environmentalist, and he actually works on real-world problems like oil spills, pollution, habitat loss, global warming, endangered species, helping humans develop, like increasing intelligence and morality on this planet. And he's a thunder being. He is one that follows Wakankia, the Thunderbird. Then I wrote Thunder Beings. It's about Crazy Bird seeking out other Thunder Beings on this planet and uniting them for the same cause. Then I wrote Buffalo Bob. It's about Crazy Bird getting older, getting a name change, a different spirit animal. I wrote the Environment Creation Agency. It is a government agency that replaces the Federal Reserve. It consists of cabinets that pertain to each aspect of our reality. There's a cabinet for medicine, a cabinet for communication, a cabinet for education, a cabinet for housing, a cabinet for agriculture, so on and so forth. These cabinets consist of individuals that are highly trained in their field of study. These personnel have to meet requirements for intelligence and morality. They have to have high IQs and extremely good behavior and make extremely good decisions. Their job is to improve quality of life on this planet, health, behavior, enrichment, and improve our overall experience. They approve the spending of Buffalo dollars or divine currency. This currency can only be spent on approved products and services. These products and services have to meet specific requirements. They have to be state of the art, mil spec. Our food has to be highly nutritious. Our houses have to be smart. Our communication devices have to be indestructible. It comes with biometrics. Our medicine has to be the best we possibly can provide. Our education has to be the best we possibly can provide. And once a transaction is made, this currency converts into normal currency that can be spent on anything under the law. I wrote Bug Bob and Alien Bob. They're about space travel, interplanetary and interstellar travel, but utilizing or focusing on developing organisms that can inhabit space, that can survive the extreme environments of outer space and other planets. So if we're going to go to another planet, we have to develop life, organisms that can survive in this atmosphere and create ecosystems, which allows us to colonize these planets or these other environments. These Scientologists kidnapped me so they could read my mind as I did this and steal my intellectual property. Then it's turned into biological theft, and now it's a snuff film. They are trying to torture me and my family to death. Scientology has led to some extremely criminal behavior. They all have bad psychology. They have contaminated my food and water supply with worms in the past. They have poisoned me with several species of parasites because they can drive them. Scientology's techniques and technology also allows for surrogate making, which is the ability to drive another organism. You turn another organism into a surrogate and you can drive it around. They utilize parasites as surgical instruments and weapons. They're trying to get rid of me. I'm trying to save me and my family's life. I did nothing wrong. Kidnapping. Scientology has invaded every institution in our society. Media companies, marketing companies, social media, internet companies, big tech, tech companies, big business, our government, politicians, government agencies like the FBI, the CIA, the military. They have all been infiltrated by Scientology. They are utilizing the powers of heaven and this technology to try to control the population. And they are committing crimes against humanity. This technology also artificially stimulates neural tissue and it elevates neurochemistry. Their elevated neurochemical levels, along with their criminal behavior and their conditioning to remove body parts and install technology, it has led to some extremely bad behavior. They have Dr. Kevorkian personalities. They like to experiment on other humans and other organisms. They like to steal body parts from people they are attracted to or people they want to control. They keep me sick. I never wanted my intellectual property to be public until I published it. It was something I was going to do later in life and try to make a living doing it, but also try to help the planet. As these people saw me doing it and they kidnapped me. And my life has been hell ever since. Getting worse and worse and worse. I'm becoming sicker and sicker and sicker